Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello, parents, family members, guests, and especially our honored graduates. I am Joe Studding, the Superintendent of Schools. I am very pleased to welcome you to the North Scots 2020 graduation ceremony. Before we move on with the program, I would like to make a few brief comments. First, on behalf of the Board of Education and myself, I would like to extend our congratulations to the members of this class on their graduation from high school. This is an important milestone in your lives, and you should be very proud of your accomplishments. Today's commencement ceremony is a very significant moment. In all my years of experience as an educator and a lifelong learner, here is the best advice I could have for the graduating class. First, maintain a positive attitude. A positive attitude will take you very far in life. It will help you meet all your challenges. Second, be a lifelong learner. All of you will need some type of learning or training as you leave high school. You will need to continue to adapt to our ever-changing world. Third, be a team player. All of your success will depend on others. Be the type of team player that will help others succeed. 4, hard work. There is no substitute for hard work. Whatever you choose to do, give it your all. 5, I would encourage you always to believe your best days are ahead of you. As we go through the stages of life, like high school and graduation, we can look back on all the great memories we've had, but know that there are many more memories to make. Look forward to the unknown and the new memories you will have. All of us here today wish and hope that each and every one of you will have continued to have great success and enjoy a bright, happy future. Again, congratulations to the class of 2020.
Summa cum laude means highest honor, or in this case, academic excellence of 3.9 or above. I am honored to introduce our summa cum laude students. Rachel Anderson, Hannah Belk, Grace Bustrom, Paige Blaskovich, Nicole Blodig, Grace Buffelli, Katrina Breholt Mott, Zach Campbell, Arbor Danielson, Paige Durant, Ethan Fairfield, Maya Glover, Sydney Hamley, Lauren Hansen, Thomas Kishan, Ann Kilberg, Emily Kundle, Aubrey Kurt, Cameron LePage, Megan Lusart, Jordan Niemeyer, Georgia Nissen, Emma Powell, Grace Sampson, Joey Stoffen, Megan Triplett, Lauren Wall, Zoe Warm, Jenna Willett, Corinne Wilson. Congratulations to North Scots 2020 Summa Cum Laude students. This group has chosen 5 speakers to represent their class. It is my privilege to introduce the first representative, Zach Campbell.
Good evening. My name is Zach Campbell, and I want to give a special thank you to my parents, grandparents, teachers, and coaches. All of these adults have helped shape me into the person that I am today. Well, let's get started with probably the strangest graduation ceremony in North Scott history. Even though these are unusual times with the coronavirus, confirmed UFOs, murder hornets, and whatever's coming next, today is a day to honor the achievements of the class of 2020. And wow, did we have a lot of them. Make no mistake, The North Scott senior class of 2020 is one of the best classes to come through North Scott High School, if not the best. We excelled in the classroom. 211 North Scott seniors have been enrolled in college classes at their time here at North Scott, resulting in 3,894 college credit hours and over $654,000 saved. You're welcome, parents. Even though we had success inside of the classroom, it was outshined by our success outside of it. Our fall sports were impressive. On a cold November day where the stands and field had to be plowed because of the amount of snow, the football team beat the two-time returning state champs on their way to a quarterfinal finish. The volleyball team made their return to the state tournament for the first time in 7 years. The cross-country and golf team also put together impressive seasons. Our winter sports programs raised the bar even higher. Highlighted by the 2020 state champions, the Lady Lancers won their third state title in 4 years. Boys basketball made the state tournament, playing in one of the most exciting high school basketball games I've ever been to. How many senior classes can say they had a classmate make the #1 spot on the Sports Center top 10? The wrestling team took 4th at state, our bowlers did well, and swimmers had multiple state qualifiers. We also saw the addition of archery and girls wrestling. Our athletics truly shined. It isn't just athletics that we excelled in this year. Year in and year out, we have multiple all-staters in choir, band, and speech. Our plays and musicals are consistently high quality, with lights and music that make it seem like it's directed by professionals. Our History Day program frequently sends many to state and nationals. The amount of work that goes into these projects is absolutely insane. I believe the one thing that sets North Scott apart from other schools is our sense of community. The same people that are cheering the Lancers on a Friday night at the football field are the ones at the pit cheering on basketball, volleyball, and wrestling. It's the same people at the soccer, softball, and baseball fields, the same people attending plays and performances. The enthusiasm and group support that we have here at North Scott is unmatched. It is something truly special that not a lot of senior classes get to experience. The support and encouragement we have received from the peers and from our peers and from our community are of what made these last 4 years so memorable. So if I were to offer any advice to the future, it would just be this: be a good person. There's no secret recipe. Whatever you decide to do in the future, try to give the same support and encouragement that you experienced here. Carry what you learned here to the future. I guess that's the point of this whole high school thing anyway. Although this year ended far from how we wanted it to, it'll be something that we always remember. And there's no group of people I would have rather experienced it with. Thank you, and congratulations again to the senior class of 2020.
Thank you, Zach. On behalf of my fellow speakers, I want to say this: congratulations. We are so incredibly proud of each and every one of you, us. Every accolade, academic honor, medal, and championship has proved your greatness in such a short amount of time. But really, did we have any idea we would make it this far? Our first days of walking the halls of North Scott High School feels like yesterday. We were all so incredibly excited to start this new adventure together. Many of you may remember the clown incident of 2016 when Jody came on the speaker and explained that no, there were no clowns outside the school and we were not in danger. Then we sat through an almost 7-hour football game in the pouring rain during our junior homecoming. We celebrated our first Spirit Stick victory of senior year. Time flew right before our eyes, and here we are, diploma in hand with hearts full of memories. Reflecting on the class of 2020, I am reminded of our unwavering passion. Our fierce competitiveness was present every game night. We manifested our own zeal inside and outside of the classroom. No matter where we were or what we were doing, we carried our Lancer pride along with us. We were there to cheer on our classmates throughout the years, and these are the moments we'll remember for the rest of our lives. As we've grown older, we found new ways to channel our excitement, in a way that I hope Mr. Kanucky and the rest of the staff would approve of course. I want you to think about this. What do you think you'll be like 5 years from now? 10 years? 20 years? I hope each and every one of you brings the same enthusiasm into your lives. There's no satisfaction to be found in a very simple, predictable life. That's where we find burnout and midlife crises. And trust me, none of us want that to happen. It's important to put yourself out there. Give all what you've got to what you truly love, and never let go of who you are in the process. This is when we truly begin to live. I can't help but think of S.J. Madden, a friend and classmate that we lost too soon. He had many qualities that we should strive to emulate. He was someone who soaked up all the goodness of the world and took every opportunity on as a new adventure. There was never a dull moment when S.J. was around. Laughter, kindness, and passion radiated from his heart. I think we should realize that life isn't always serious. Instead, we can learn something from S.J. and engage in the moments that fill our hearts with joy. If there's one thing I hope you get from this speech, it'd be this: live with intention and enthusiasm. Our high school years have provided us the foundation to succeed in future endeavors. Congratulations, North Scott class of 2020. It's time for our next adventure. Our next speaker is Cameron LePage.
Thank you, Joey, for that introduction. Now, first, I'd like to thank my family for always being there for me and supporting me through everything I've done, and I'd like to support my fellow summa cum laudes for letting me speak today. You know, it's crazy for me to think about how much I've stayed the same over these past 4 years, but it's even crazier to think about just how much things have changed in that same amount of time. 3 years ago at graduation, all I could think about was what I would have to show for myself when my time came around. There were more times than I could count when it seemed like all that really mattered was trying to build some sort of high school legacy for myself and get my name on that wall. I didn't realize back then just how self-destructive that mindset really is. Because the truth is, not everybody is going to reach all those peaks and highs when they're here. And sometimes when you try and fail, that can really be devastating. But honestly, it really shouldn't be. It's been a long 4 years, and sometimes it feels like high school lasts forever. And sometimes it seems like getting dates, being popular, winning awards is all that really matters. And we get so caught up in all that we forget about why we're here in the first place. The things we do and learn within these walls aren't meant to be left behind, and our achievements and failures are not supposed to define who we are. It's cliche to say that we're the future and that we're here to prepare ourselves for our adult lives, but frankly, I don't think we focus on that enough. We are graduating under extraordinary circumstances, and you know that. It's impossible not to know that. But we're not the first generation to go through something like this. We probably won't be the last either. For as long as humanity's existed, there have been dark, terrible times where it feels like there's no hope in sight. But in every one of those times, there's a generation of young people that has to come of age during all that, and they're the ones that have to pick up the pieces and put everything back together again. Less than 100 years ago, our great-grandparents and our great-great-grandparents grew up during the Great Depression, struggling to make the most basic of ends meet. And when they became adults, they went overseas to fight in World War II. When they came back, they did everything they could to give their children a world that was infinitely better than the one that was given to them. Nowadays, people look back on their generation, and they call them the greatest. This isn't 1940, but we have war. We have hunger, we have poverty, we have disease, we have injustice, we have corruption, we have environmental catastrophe. We've been given a world that is on fire. But we've been given more than that. We've been given all the tools we need to try to put that fire out. We've been given families that love us and care for us and teach us right and wrong. We've been given a community where it's easy to meet people and make connections. And we've been given an education where it allows us to advance in life and solve the problems that we hear all so much about. 3 years ago, all I was concerned with was trying to build some sort of high school legacy for myself. But now I realize that really doesn't matter, because the things we've done within these walls over these past 4 years are going to look small compared to the things we do over the next 50. I don't know what the future will look like, but I know that we'll be the ones that make it. Because I believe that every one of us has a part to play in this great big orchestra we call life. And that every part is here intentionally because it makes life better. So enjoy the time we've spent here. Take pride in your achievements and the memories you've made here. But don't let any pitfalls you've had drag you down. And don't let high school define you. The world we give to our children is going to be better than the one we have now. And that will be because of us, because we will be so much more in the future than what we are now. And that is our legacy. Again, thank you all. Next, I'd like to introduce Jenna Willett.
I'm going to start with a story. I'm going to set the scene using specific detail, because in Composition 105, I learned that that is the way to get an audience's attention. The year was 2017. I was sitting in none other than Mrs. Sotman's classroom, counting down the minutes until I could go home. I'm really sorry, teachers, but that's just how it is. Beautiful blue fabric was covering the lights on the ceiling. An elegant mandala tapestry hung on the far wall, and Christmas lights were strewn about the room. We were also accompanied by a few ghouls and goblins that hung from the ceiling to celebrate All Hallows' Eve. I'm still frightened when I think of their chilling presence in the classroom. But if Miss Sotman knows how to do one thing, it's how to create an ambiance. And this ambiance of underlying fear definitely made some appearances my senior year. I think it did for all of us. As seniors, we constantly had to evaluate our skills, our strengths, and our weaknesses to determine a future for ourselves. That's really scary. But back to 2017. We were informed that the counselors would be coming to our English classes to speak with us, and when they arrived, we were given slips of paper that had our usernames and passwords for a website called Career Cruising. We were then instructed to take a brief questionnaire of our interests, and from there, we would get a list of jobs that we should consider pursuing. For anybody wondering, my number one job was announcer. I instantly felt the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. My time was coming. What kind of announcer would I be? Would I end up on TV as the next spokesperson for My Pillow? Or could I possibly become the next voice of the Lancers? Could I even become an announcer? Yes, I could. And really, if we had a real graduation ceremony, I should have been the one reading everybody's names, because I'm positive Mr. Wood did not get announcer as his number one job when he career cruised back in the 50s, because they didn't even have computers. For anyone who's concerned, my number two job was magician. I was one of the lucky ones. I have a reliable fallback. Either way, the questionnaire was pretty easy. You just described your interests and got a viable career option. And even though maybe it was funny, because I'm not really even sure that announcing is an actual job, it was kind of nice. The questionnaire was solely based on what you like to do. That was the whole point. Outside of how much money you made, the goal was to find what each of us would be good at and would enjoy doing. And I'd like to imagine a world where everybody follows their dreams like this. As seniors, I'm pretty sure we were required to take economics for a reason. Mr. Greenwood and Miss Altman are supposed to scare us a little bit to never invest with borrowed money and to never take out a loan on a car. We need to make smart financial decisions so we can actually get to doing what we want to do. When I think of the people I've known since I can remember, the last thing I want any of them to do is settle, especially with the class of 2020. I feel that we have an unprecedented amount of athleticism, artistry, intellect, talent, and most importantly, we have integrity. We have the strength to stay true to ourselves and to follow our dreams. So what I'm trying to say here is, yes, being financially smart is important, but following what you truly love is equally as important. Don't let other people's opinions of you stifle your dreams. Believe in yourself, because you can do what you want to do. Whenever the time comes to become active members of society again, the next step is to keep dreaming and to make these dreams our life, our reality. Letting your future be determined by skepticism or wealth is dangerous, and it cuts dreams short. We don't have to have all the answers or have our whole lives figured out right now, because we shouldn't stop dreaming right now. We're never done learning and changing, and as we grow, our dreams will change with us. For some of us, it still may be the #1 job on their cruising questionnaire, but for others, it may be something completely different. And yes, I did just write this entire speech based on something probably half of us forgot even happened, but whatever your true passion is, I hope that you chase that dream. And as cliche as it is, I hope that each and every one of us chooses to never invest with borrowed money. Follow your heart. Never take out a loan on a car. And do what you love. Thank you.
Thank you, Jenna. On September 11th, 2001, the United States became a changed nation, plagued with fear. America was no longer invincible. We, the class of 2020, were born into change. Our lives are a reminder of hope, shining through adversity. We have since lived through Hurricane Katrina, a BP oil spill, and now a global pandemic. In these times of great trial, it can seem so easy to turn a cold shoulder, abandon positivity, and avoid silver linings. However, our class has refused to let these challenges define us. Each and every one of you are resilient, born to confront challenges with a sense of hope and compassion. Do not allow the condition of our world darken your light. When we are able to look at situations as problem solvers, we become a part of the solution. When we expect someone else to be the problem solver, we end up waiting for forever. Don't wait for someone else to solve the problem. The class of 2020 has been able to maintain optimism in these times of uncertainty because our souls have been strengthened by all those that have supported us along our path. Teachers, parents, friends, even a distant community member extending a kind congratulations after a stellar game at Lancer Stadium or an outstanding performance in the auditorium. I encourage all of you to take a minute and thank everyone that has played an important role in helping you succeed along your journey. There is no greater feeling than making someone else smile, and I can assure you that by writing a nice note or extending a warm hug to someone that has supported you, you will reap the graces. As we take our first few steps into the unknown, I ask all of you to take a minute and define success. Success is oftentimes viewed as a destination, the end result following years of hard work. For some people, success is viewed as an unattainable goal, something we are consistently climbing towards. I hope that we can all redefine our success. Instead of saving success for a future date, let's commit it to our journeys. Live every moment as something to be proud of, as something to look back on with no regrets. Don't let your success be discredited by the achievements of others. Constantly comparing yourself to the work of someone else will only lead to an unhealthy obsession. My favorite quote from Dr. Seuss reads, "Today you are you, and that is truer than true, for there is no one alive who is youer than you." And if there truly is no one alive who is youer than you, then what are we constantly comparing ourselves to? Be yourself. If you live each day in happiness, then you will be as successful as a person can possibly be. Sometimes fear attempts to overshadow success, luring us away from our biggest aspirations. I know sometimes it can be so difficult to take that step into a new class, that step into a new job, or in my case, that step into a new school. It might be difficult at first, but trust me, that step is worth its weight in gold. I'd like to take a moment to thank all of you for being so kind and so friendly to a newcomer in your community. I'm forever grateful for the experiences and friends that I have made at North Scott High School. The North Scott community exudes a kindness unlike any other place that I know. I hope that you will carry this special kindness with you along all of your future endeavors. I'd like to also take a minute to thank my parents, who also identify as my best friends, my biggest supporters, and truly the most genuine people that I know. I love you both so much. Class of 2020, we were born fighters and we continue to fight. Do not let the future devastations of this world darken your inner light. We were born into change, we have lived through change, and now it is our time to make change. Thank you.
At North Scott, students have numerous opportunities to take college-level classes. It doesn't matter whether it's a welding certificate or towards an Associate of Arts degree. We believe this opportunity not only lets students know they are capable of continuing their education after high school, but it provides a savings for the family. 95% of our seniors have earned college credit. And also the start of some amazing pathways to their future. We also have 3 students who have earned their seal of biliteracy. Those students are Quentin Allison, Austin Connell, and Megan Lusart. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce the North Scott Choir, directed by Lori Potts, as they sing their version of Come In From the Firefly Darkness by Amy Bernan.
Open up your door, my friend, and let me come in from the firefly darkness to hear your stories again. I have wandered through this land from end to end. I've come home through the firefly darkness to sing with you again. Sing songs of wonders, sing of life begun, of fireflies and full moons over meadows green. Sing songs of children growing towards the sun, like the wild new lilies of the spring, the spring. I've been up in mountain skies with the elk and the snow, heard the silence of the prairie, and watched the wild grass grow. Road and river beckon me in voices clear and low. My path will be lit by fireflies, so now, friend, I will go. And in the sweetness of the night, I will sing songs of wonders, sing of life begun, of fireflies and full moons over meadows green. Sing songs of children growing towards the sun, like the wild new lilies of the spring, the spring, the spring, the spring.
The class of 2020 will now be presented with their diplomas.
Morgan Abbott. Trent Allard. Cheyenne Quentin Allison. Brody Anderson. Rachel Anderson. Titan Anderson. Jason Apple. Jacob Arnold. Ryan Austin. Michaela Bagdanis. Aiden Balls. Sydney Bonds. Dylan Ballard. Gabriel Barker. Megan Barnhill. Drew Baxter. Alexis Beadle. Kira Beadle. Chloe Beitzel. Hannah Belk. Benjamin Belkin. Jaden Biles. Grace Bustrom. Garrett Blake. Paige Blaskovich. Nicole Blodig. Jake Blowers. Shay Betker. Grace Buffelli. Antonio Bajorquez. Denise Bomar. Garrett Bowie. Chloe Brabant. Kale Brader. Katrina Breholtz Mott. Jada Brunken. Brenna Bullock. Molly Bergmeyer. William Berklow. Kaylise Burns. Ivory Butler. Maya Butler. Zachary Campbell. Michaela Carlton. Alexis Carey. Justin Carey. Presley Case. Quentin Catron. Caleb Clays. Mariah Colson. Austin Connell. Benjamin Council. Benjamin Crawford. Derek Cudd. Arbor Danielson. McKenna Davenport. Bryce DeBover. Hannah Decker. Jenna Denoyer. Dexter. Jacob Dyes. Trenton Doty. Andrew Dowda. John Drennan. Paige Durant. Blake Elgin. Kyle Emerson. Chloe Engelbrecht. Draven Esser. Maya Everson. Benjamin Evans. Mulaney Ewald. Owen Fahrenkrug. Ethan Fairfield. Ethan Farber. Grace Feldposh. Nathaniel Fenn. Kevin Flynn. Forsyth. Grace Gaynor. Emily Gehring. Andrew Gibson. Alex Gickler. Maya Glover. Bryce Golden. Tegan Goodney. Raina Goosens. Thade Gottschalk. Jackson Guffey. Aiden Pack. Lucas 8. Megan Hall. Lane Hammond. Sydney Hambley. Cameron Hansen. Lauren Hansen. Sydney Happel. Sydney Harrington. Kate Harton. Isabella Haas. Sam Henningsen. Trevor Henry. Colin Hensen. Madison Heppy. Maya Harrington. Sydney Horner. Madison Hoffman. Nathan Hoft. Michaela Honeywell. Haley Howes. Amelia Hughes. Madison Hughes. Sophie Hughes. Corinna Huguenin. Alec Hurtado. Luke Jennings. Cody Johnston. Thomas Keyshawn. Ann Kilberg. Brooke Kilberg. Jackson Kilberg. Samuel Kilberg. Caitlin Kimmel. Emma Nolman. Michael Creation. Luke Kroger. Brooke Cruz. Taryn Keel. Reed Keel. Nicholas Cundy. Emily Kundle. Aubrey Kurt. Abby LaFrenz. Cameron LePage. Adrian Latham. Logan Lee. Samantha Lee. Drew Lewis. Josie Lindell. Nathan Link. Brett Little. Kelly Little. Megan Lusart. Catherine Lunday. The family of S.J. Madden. Caitlin Makelbust. Morgan Marchand. Sarah Matthew. Jake Mathidas. Raven McCabe. Olivia McDermott. Kiara McLemore. Kendall McNall. Mackenzie Meeks. Ryan Menser. Justin Moeller. Michaela Moore. Shannon Moore. Gavin Morris. Alexia Mauder. Haley Nelson. Jordan Niemeyer. Georgia Nissen. Nathan Oshner. Nicholas Osan. Rita Ordez. Josie Party. Emma Powell. Cody Pritchard. Sydney Poles. Tyler Ragona. Eric Russell. Grace Sampson. Juliana Shadle. Katie Shelb. Brianna Schmidt. Carter Schmidt. Seth Schrock. Parker Siebert. Riley Sint. Karina Smith. Kaylee Smith. Mitchell Smith. Ciandra Staub. Jackson Stoffen. Joey Stoffen. Jacob Stoker. Jesse Tafflinger. Christopher Tagg. Nathan Tagg. Daniel T. Megan Triplett. Abby Shop. Bailey Van Acker. Logan Viz. Braden Walker. Lauren Wall. Zoe Warm. Carter Wank. Zoya Westfall. Danielle Wheeler. Griffin Wilder. Jenna Willett. Courtney Williams. Corinne Wilson. Carter Winterland. Anna Woodruff. Avery Woods. Matthew Woodyard.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present to you the North Scott class of 2020.
Sunset on that empty shotgun seat reminds me that these days go by so fast. The rearview mirror frames a little college town, and I can't help looking back. To the little dorm room where we unpacked your life. Empty boxes said I had to let you go. I made it to the car where I broke down 'cause I couldn't hold on any longer. And it ain't easy letting go when you've been holding on so long. It ain't easy even though it's time. When the future calls your name, child, I want you to go. Even so, it ain't easy letting go. I got some time to think 'cause these center lines fly by like the years that went way too fast. Gonna tap my brakes and let these memories slow me down and take me back. It's funny how the things I remember most seem so ordinary at the time. Like a stickman family picture on the door under crayon rays of sunshine. And it ain't easy letting go when you've been holding on so long. It ain't easy even though it's time. When the future calls your name, child, I want you to go even so. It ain't easy letting go. On the day that you were born, I was holding my breath. I've been letting go ever since, with every step, and I would never hold you. Still, it ain't easy letting go when you've been holding on so long. It ain't easy even though it's time. When the future calls your name, child, I want you to go even so, even so. When the future calls your name, child, I want you to go even so. It ain't easy letting go. It ain't easy letting go. It ain't easy letting go.
N-C-E-R-S. L-A-N-C-E-R-S. L-A-N-C-E-R-S. Lancers, Lancers, Lancers.